Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Factorio Undefeatable. And in the last episode, we successfully managed to get construction robots set up. Well, hey, we're now manufacturing a whole butt-ton of construction robots. I say a whole butt-ton. That's really not the story. Things are not exactly great in construction robot land. We still need a whole bunch more circuits for some reason. And we also need to get our button gears with the roboports. So, which is the roboport one? This one. Modular roboports. I think this is the only roboport, actually. Roboport? Personal roboport? Yeah, so modular roboport is the only type of roboport that you can actually get. And that's modified by Bob's Mods. Cool. Let's research it. It should be done very, very soon indeed. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and see what exactly is up with our circuit production and why it's so abysmally bad. Because it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. Yeah, we should have better production than this, I think. Is there any way that we can get, like, faster inserters? Great, glad that that's done. I think we just need more... I honestly think we just need more production of, these things. I mean, what we could do is we could probably start to Factorisimoify this area. Which is perhaps a somewhat bold move. But it might actually be worth it just to do it now. And I know I said, oh, I'm only going to start doing this once we've got, like, roboports up and running. And, you know, and a bunch of robots. I still think it might be worthwhile, though. It might be worthwhile. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, considering how many we need, right? Like, we're not even producing anywhere near enough. And it's not like they're difficult to build at all. I mean, carbon is easy to get. Tin, copper, wire is something that we have got a plentiful supply of. It's just a case of getting more out onto the belt, which is problematic. Okay, let's get a blueprint, right? Let's get a blueprint. We've got a blueprint book as well, which is really, really cool. And then let's try and build a roboport, okay? I don't know how difficult a roboport's actually going to be to build. Oh, it turns out that I can actually build them on my person. That's really, really cool. Alright, logistic zone expander, don't care. Large charging points. Roboport Mark 1. I'll make, like, 2 roboports. And we'll see if this is actually going to work. I'm going to go and pick up some construction robots as well. Just so we can make things work. Now, I'm presuming that I can put robots down inside a Factorisimo factory, but that might be a terrible assumption to make. So, we'll have to wait and see. Alright, all of that, that's good. That's grand. Let's make some blueprints. 1, 2, 3 blueprints should be fine. Why am I stuck in there? I shouldn't be. Roboport is built. There we go. Roboport Mark 1. Covers a significant area. Perfect. Let's get through here. And let's blueprint this entire shebang. Yeah. I think that should be pretty much all of it, right? Yeah, alright. Let's just take that. It might be worth it. It might not be worth it. Good. Let's get a storage chest and let's stick down a roboport over here. If we can put down a roboport, then that would be pretty damned good, actually, because it means that we can automate the cleanup of this. So give me a deconstruction planner. We'll only ever really need one of these, and let's get this all squared away. Right? Get this away too. Get this all away. And let's put down a bunch of robots. There is all of my thousands of robots. Okay. Now there is a lot of bits and bobs here. which shouldn't be a problem. We can just fill them into these factories as they go. So that should help out a little bit. And I can also manually move a bunch of these things to help along the construction robots. Okay, because they are going to take a damned long time as it stands. Come on. There we go. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of these things here. There is a lot of those component bits. Let's build another storage chest because we're gonna need one. There we go. Stick that there. Why has everybody just stopped? What's wrong with this? Either way, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be over pretty darn soon. Okay. It feels so good having construction robots now, even though, you know, there's always this thing when you start things off, all of the robots, they feel like really shitty, and they are really shitty, but they're gonna improve at a rate of knots. It's gonna be really, really great. Okay, let's get the Factorisimo factory building down. We can't rotate it, which is gonna be somewhat problematic, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. We should just need one building in here, right? Like, this building can go there, I think. That's all we really need. Carbon can come down this way and in here. There we go. And you can get split off and come down this way. Perfect, right? And then power you up. And that works an absolute charm. Now, is a Roboport going to work in here? That's the real question. Carbon, there we go. Okay, that stuff. Let's put it to the test. Let's put it to the test. We need some robots. All of the robots are being packed away. I will take them, and I will deploy them in here. Alright, it seems that they work. It seems for the most part that they actually work. Okay, we have a blueprint. We have a singular blueprint. So that blueprint should be deployable over here. Let me like roughly plan this out. There. Here. It's not going to be very efficient, is it? There, here, here, and then, like here? I think that'll actually work. We need a bunch of stuff, but that shouldn't be a problem to provide. We need a passive provider chest first, just to kick things off. And we need circuits for that, and we just do not have any circuits at all. Stop building that, and yeah, all right. Let's just get a few circuits started on production, because we do actually need some. And in the meantime, we can go down here and lay the belt foundations. It's pretty inefficient, actually, in terms of space, but it mostly should be fine, I think. In fact, we're gonna need to get rid of this. It's really, really inefficient. I don't like it at all, actually. Really, really, really inefficient. Alright, let's try that again. So, like this. Like this. Yes, that's fine. Like this. And like this, I guess? And we could probably do it more, actually. Yeah, something like that. Alright, I mean, it's not perfect, but it actually might just be what we need. Passive provider. Let's get a passive provider. There we go. And we just need to make sure that the output comes onto this belt. What we'll probably end up having is like 4 outputs or something like that, I would imagine, but we'll have to wait and see. The RoboPort can actually be moved. Should probably be over in the corner over there. It still reaches construction range. That's fine. So what do we actually need? We need 72... Wow, we need a fucking lot of stuff. Alright, let's start with the assembly machines. We need more iron plate. Alright, let me... Whoa. Let me go and get some more iron plates. We are actually 100% out of iron plate. Okay, that's actually kind of concerning. We shouldn't be out of iron gears though, right? We're running lower on iron gears. Alright, let's do this. Let's head in here and stick down 30 of them. We need 36. Okay, I'm gonna pick up all of these construction robots, and then I'm gonna replace them down. There we go. That's good. Good stuff. That should clean things up somewhat. Now we need 6 bits of fast belt, which we don't care about. We need 36 chests of wood, which shouldn't be too difficult to do. We need basic inserters, which we can get with relative ease. We need fast inserters, which are slightly more difficult to build, but at the same time, easy enough. We don't need electrical poles. We do need long-armed inserters, so we'll get them. We don't need lights. We do need 2 more of these things. We can only build 1 more. Alright, that goes in there. And then I need to manually place a bunch of belt. But that belt is pretty easy to place. I don't know how much... I don't know how much of the belt that we're currently placing is going to satisfy the demand, because there's going to be a heck of a lot of demand on the resources on these belts. So we might either A, have to speed up belts, something that I envision definitely happening, or doing something else. I might have fucked this up. Can we split this off by any chance? Yeah, okay, so this is going to be an interesting conundrum. I mean, it's a 1-to-1 ratio anyway, isn't it? If it's a 1-to-1 ratio, we could probably just... We could probably just do something else. Let me pick up all these bits. We don't need lights or fast belt or whatever. Let's get rid of all that. What is the solution to this? What is the solution to this? I suppose we could go underground over here, but I'd rather not go underground. Or, you know, whatever. You know, I'm just gonna get rid of this bad boy here. Makes sense, I think. We don't need any of the electrical poles as well, like that's worth bearing in mind. We do not need a single darned electric pole, which is actually fairly liberating. Yeah, the reason that I'm going to get rid of that is just so it's a little bit of an energy saver there. We don't need to worry about replacing the whole darn design. Okay. Perfect. Let's place a whole bunch of chests down. A whole bunch more chests. What else do we need? Some of them. Some of them. We're going to need more stuff. Oh, construct 100 machines using robots. Hey, that works for me. That works for me. I cannot believe that we're actually out of iron. That is a huge problem. Like, that is a genuinely huge problem. That I probably should be more worried than I actually am. Like, because we're not just almost out of iron. We're out of iron. Like, out of iron. Like, out of iron. We can't build anything. Like, literally nothing. The whole thing. We're out of it all. We're out of it all. I need 28 inserters. Why am I building... I should never be building the basic inserters manually now. Okay. 28? Yeah, that should be fine, right? I mean, the electricity poles, they're obviously going to all get removed, so it's not a problem. So we don't have to worry about that. Carbon, we're not getting a full belt of carbon coming in. Like, we're just getting nowhere near enough resources coming in. So that's, like, a real issue. That really does need to be rectified, actually. Where are all my fast inserters there? Perfect. So you take all the fast inserters, I'll take the fast inserters back, and then I will assign the fast inserters to be in operation right here. Right? So that should mean we should get a little bit of a fuller belt. Although still nowhere near enough of a full belt to be happy. Replace that down there. And also carbon. How on earth are we not getting enough carbon? We've got so much of this stuff, like... I guess, like, as soon as we start using, like, an unbelievably large amount of resources, then this area becomes very, very difficult to fulfill for demand-wise, anyway. Let's get a belt of this stuff, which, of course, we don't have enough power for. Not power. Belt. That's what I meant to say. We do need iron, but I really just don't want to... I don't want to deal with iron right now. I don't want to deal with it. I do not want to deal with it. Okay, this is a problem too, actually. I have to do the old swapperoo for this. There we go. This is not a big deal to fix. It's fine. Okay, so that's gonna come out this way. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna come down over here. And you're gonna come out this one. Alright? That makes sense? Perfect. Bingo. On the other hand, we're gonna have this guy coming out there. And we're gonna have this entire belt come out here. Now, I still do think, right, that this is gonna result in more stuff getting produced rather than just blank stuff sitting on the belt. But it's gonna be somewhat annoying. It's gonna be somewhat annoying in the fact that we're never gonna be able to fulfill all of the demand from this area, because there is gonna be a catastrophically large amount of demand for this entire area. Not to mention that all of this stuff needs to probably be sped up entirely. I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, there we go. 3 bits of belt. And let's see what we can do. Now, we are going to probably have to use fast belt here. This fast belt is probably what we need. See if we can get a full belt of fast belt going. Okay, pick up this nonsense. Alright. I don't like how it's not balanced. Maybe that will present a somewhat more balanced belt. Yeah, you know what? That might just work. Might just work a little bit better, I think. Hey, you know what? That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby for like a 20-minute job, or for less than 20-minute job actually. For like a 10-minute job, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, I'll take that. That's a significant improvement on all of the resources. that on all of the resource issues that we were having. That's actually really good. Like, I'm really happy with that. All right, let's reconnect things up here and see if it works. I used fast belt, doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we're not getting continuous production. That's something that we can probably rectify if we just adjust our inserters, long-armed inserters. That would be really, really, very, very good to do, I think. Okay, let's see if we can actually do that, though. Yeah, okay, we can put them over here. Yeah, something like that. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not... I mean, we've put a Factorisimo factory here, and it's not exactly optimized the space very well, because there is, you know, it's a bit of a wiggly belt, and it's not very efficient and whatever, but... you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not actually that bad. It's not continuous production of these circuits, which is what I kind of hoped for, but... It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And I'm presuming... that when we eventually decide to Factorisimo factoryify this area, which I don't really want to do right now, I think it'll work just as well, so to speak. And I think that this area is going to adopt Factorisimoification, which is the correct term now. That's what I'm calling it. I think it's going to adopt it very, very well. Not to mention the fact that we are going to have shit tons of basic electronic components just chilling around, which is lovely. Yeah, this whole setup is looking pretty darn swell. Could do with adjusting this probably though. Yeah, let's try and adjust this, cause it's not quite good enough. There we go. That should work a little bit better, I think. Yeah. So again. I need to clarify that there is not enough carbon coming in right now, and we're probably going to have to adjust the amount of carbon that we are producing specifically to cater for this area. But as you can see, we pretty much doubled our production of electronic circuits, which is pretty, or electronic boards, whatever the hell, basic electronic boards. I'm pretty darn happy with that. I'm not happy with where our carbon production is, but that's something that we can actually probably massively improve, because the chemical furnace I think is it's upgradable, right? Chemical furnace, multi-purpose furnace, chemical plant. That's a chemical plant. Yeah, so the multi-purpose furnace is advanced. It's one electric chemical furnace. Chemical processing, electric chemical furnace. We can totally build electrical chemical furnaces. So this has got a crafting speed of 1, whereas the electrical chemical furnace has got a crafting speed of 2. So we can actually dramatically improve. Let's build one. Let's build one. Okay. Oh, we've already got, like... Where is it? Electrical chemical furnace. Here it is. Okay, so we hadn't actually built it yet. That's fine. Okay, so if I plonk that down, what's the recipe for... Is there any advanced recipes for, like, carbon? No, it's not. It's just coal and water. That's it. That's simply it, I'm afraid. So I think we might have to rejig this area a little bit. Maybe equip it slightly differently to make it produce carbon a little bit more efficiently. But at the same time, I'm mostly happy with the way that things are going anyway. I think it's looking pretty darn good. How are we doing for silver over here? 1 full chest. Wow, we're actually doing really good for silver over there. You have not got any galena. Excuse me? Ah, no, you've got too much lead oxide. That's not lead oxide, the whatever you call it. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all, but we're going to have to see to that in the next episode as well. We're also going to have to address the impending issue of the fact that we have literally 0 iron, which is a huge, huge problem. But we're going to be doing that in the next episode. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Factorio Undefeatable. And until next time, folks, bye.